Millions of dogs are tremendous difficulty to walk on leash. Maybe your dog is too. People need a solution for leash pulling woes that gets to the heart of the problem. The opposition reflex is a motor neuron response that creates more pulling when the dog pulls on leash. This opposition reflex is an into pressure motor neuron response. So when the dog pulls on the leash, it literally creates more pulling, more arousal, and more difficulty in managing the dog when walking. The NewTrix head halter reverses the opposition reflex. By putting pressure on the back of the dog's head when the dog pulls on the leash, the body gets the signal to actually move backwards and away from the pressure. So you're reversing this force that has been working against you so that you can start enjoying your walks today. So when putting on the NewTrix head halter, there's a few things to keep in mind. First of all, when you pick it up by the fuzzy nose band. Then put your finger between these two rings and push down so that these two straps are doubled up together. Then take these two top straps, the nose band and the part that goes behind the ears, and hold them together in one hand. When putting it on the dog, hold these two parts together, hold a treat in your hand, and let the dog voluntarily put their nose through the loop. You can do this a few times so that the dog feels comfortable with the process of putting it on themselves. Once the dog is comfortable, you can slide the other pieces behind the ears so that the NewTrix head halter is sitting correctly on the dog's head. To make that adjustment on the cheek strap, simply pull this black piece on the side away from the ring and pull the part that you want to be longer. You don't have to pull very much. Smaller adjustments are better. See, I pulled the cheek strap and pushed the black one back up against the ring. Do this equally on both sides. Pull it away, pull the cheek strap, pushing the black piece back up against the ring. Then hold the two cheek straps up against each other just to make sure that they are the same length. So now that the cheek straps have been adjusted for this dog, you can see that there is a little bit of extra give in the cheeks, a little bit of pucker there. Yet it is not too tight under her jaw. The back section here should be loose and comfortable when the dog is not pulling, but not so much that it easily falls down on the back of the neck. This could be adjusted a little further so that it's loose when the dog is not pulling, but won't slip down on the neck. So now that we think we have this adjusted correctly for this dog, let's check a few things just to make sure. The cheek straps are low, they're not riding up in her eyes. When you put pressure on it, if the dog was pulling, it's not pushing up into her eyes. It's loose enough under the chin so that it's not putting pressure on her jaw. We're ready to go. Take your leash, hook it to the large ring at the back of the head halter. Take your safety clasp and attach it to your securely fitted collar. Double check that the rings are at least 3 inches apart from each other, so that you're sure that that action is working for you as it puts pressure on the back of the dog's head. Enjoy your walk.